This is Rob Tebbutt for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Delighted to be joined for the first time, somehow, by former WBA super-flyweight champion of the world, Kal Yafai. We're here in Manchester, ahead of Gamal Yafai's super bantamweight European title defence against Jason Cunningham. Now all of that's out of the way. How you doing, Kal?
I'm very good, thank you. Yourself?
Very good, thanks. Very good. The Yafais are 2 for 2 with asking me how I am, which is great. It's always nice to hear. Obviously raised very, very well.
That's it. That's how we are. Got to be polite.
Yeah, you have got to be polite. But how are you? Nice to see you. You're looking very well. You're looking very fit and strong. I've heard that you've dropped a little bit of weight recently. You have to give me some diet tips.
Yeah, dropped some weight. Let's get in touch with Scott Robinson. He's the boy, giving Scott the plug. You know, he's a man.
To be fair, Scott's had he's had a little bit of a purple patch on Boxing Social. We've interviewed him a couple of times recently, Scott. So yeah, big up Scott Robinson. He's he's doing bits on the social recently.
You know what I mean? I was his first.
So how are you, Kal? Obviously, we've not seen you in the ring for some time. Generic, vague question. What have you been up to?
Chilling, really. Watching TV, eating, buying shit, spending money. Nah, I'm only joking. Nah, I've just been. When I got back from Dallas, COVID hit. Couldn't go on holiday. Couldn't do not much. Done a bit of renovating, my house and stuff like that. And just chilled, enjoyed life, enjoyed being a normal human, not an athlete. And before you knew it, bang, the year's nearly over. And my hunger come back. I wanted to get back in the gym. I just wanted to get back into it. And yeah, back in training now. Been training for about 9 weeks. And I'm loving boxing more than ever. I'm really enjoying it. Just can't wait to start sparring again and then get ready to go again.
You mentioned kind of getting your hunger back for the sport. I don't know whether or not that's tongue-in-cheek or not. Did you lose hunger for the sport after your loss?
I don't think it was that lose hunger. It's just that, when I'd never experienced taking a bad defeat, so it's like, how do you take, some fighters take it well, some don't. I think I didn't take it very well. And then I just, kind of just thought, you know what, no point sitting around here doing jack shit and just, moping around. Ain't gonna do nothing. So, yeah, thought I need to get my shit together and get back in the gym and just get back on it.
I don't want to dwell too much on your loss. Obviously, it's in the past now. But final kind of thing on that, sharing the ring with somebody like Roman Gonzalez, who is an all-time great of any weight class. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was. I'll be honest with you. You know what? I learned more in that fight than I did in my 26 before, which is crazy. Being in with a special fighter, it's just, the way he does things, and he's a very smart fighter. He ain't like no former pound for pound king for nothing. But to be honest, when the fight started, I thought, yeah, this is alright. He's not a big puncher. He just seemed to be just going through the motions of it. But I thought, yeah, okay, I need to put it on this kid. But he's just smart in what he does. And as I fatigued pretty quickly, I didn't even see the last shot coming. So, yeah.
Now, we're obviously expecting you to come back at bantamweight. I don't necessarily want all of the gory details, and I'm sure you're not going to share all of the gory details, but just how difficult was it in those latter stages of your career at super flyweight, was it to make weight?
My last 3 fights were very, very difficult. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemies. It was tough. It was really tough. Yeah, it's just horrible. It's just horrible. But you live and you learn. I think you're in a difficult position. I think I was in a difficult position where you're fighting abroad. You're fighting in America a lot. You're getting looked after, and you're getting good money on the zone, and you're defending your world title, and then obviously you want that big, that marquee name, that big fight that came. So you can't just go, just before that fight, just go, yeah, I just defended, and I'm going to move up. because then you're bringing nothing to the table, and that's not what I wanted. But I stayed in the division, and I boxed Chocolatito. It didn't go my way, but I learned a lot. Like I said, I've learned a lot in that fight, and yeah, I just can't wait to be back and be at my natural, not natural weight, but be a lot stronger, be fitter, and know that I can do 12 rounds at any pace I want to do it, and be fit and strong for that 12 rounds instead of thinking I've got 4 or 5 rounds in me here. Yeah, let's go, all guns blazing and try and get this geezer out of here.
Final one on Chocolatito. Obviously, the last time we saw him in the ring, I mean, he's just keeps going and going and going. I mean, I had him beating Juan Francisco Estrada in the rematch, as a lot of people did. Looking at him and kind of seeing how he continued to go and go and go, does that make you feel a bit better about your loss, or do you not really care?
Yeah, I'm not really bothered about that, to be honest. I just know he's a very good fighter. Yeah, to be fair, I was gutted for him. He never got the decision, and I knew how much. You could see how much it meant to him afterwards when he got upset. But I'm sure they'll do a trilogy, and it'll be interesting to see what happens in that fight. But apart from being an all-time great, he's a great human being as well. Very nice guy, and he's very complimentary of me. And yeah, I wish him all the best.
So, moving forward, now a few weeks ago, or 9 weeks ago, you were coming back at cruiserweight, but now you're light heavy. Okay,
Yeah.
light heavy. Beg your pardon. But now, by all accounts, you're going to be returning at bantam, or I don't know, maybe start at super bantam and come back down to bantam. When can we expect to see you back in the ring?
It'll be this summer, 100%. Just depends. Just got to work it out with Eddie. So we'll sit down with Eddie and then see what's what. But yeah, just see what he comes up with, what the plan is. So we'll sit down all as a team and then discuss what's next. But Eddie's always got good stuff up his sleeve, so I'm sure it'll be interesting.
Kind of having that time away from the ring, regaining the hunger, not necessarily, as we discussed earlier, that you particularly lost it, but kind of getting the bit between your teeth again. How motivated are you now, and how excited are you by the prospect of being a two-weight world champion?
Yeah, I'm just excited. You know what it is? It's just like I'm excited because I know I'm excited because I look forward to going to the gym. I look forward to boxing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't look forward to getting up at 7 in the morning and go running, but I do it. And once I'm doing it, I'm good. But when it comes to boxing, even though I'm shattered after doing 2 sessions and then doing my 3rd boxing session of the day, yeah, I'm still excited. I'm looking forward to going to the gym. So I've always said once I lose that hunger of going to the gym and boxing, that's when I just retire. And obviously the thing for me is getting back and getting ready to win world titles again. Because if somebody said to me, you're not going to box for a world title again, I'll just retire, because it's just that there's nothing for me to do in the sport apart from win world titles. So yeah, win another world title, become a 2-weight world champion, and then just go on and see what's next.
That's a good place to be in. I mean, you've already become world champion. You made that DAZN money, which is great. Everybody likes to make that DAZN money. It's so good. But now it's a nice thing because you see fighters hanging on in boxing to make a payday, to hang around for, I don't want to say the wrong reasons, because everybody boxes for a certain reason, but it's very much a legacy thing for you. You want to become a 2-weight world champion as opposed to boxing on for the money.
Yeah, no chance in hell would I do that. I don't like talking about money and stuff like that. I don't make that fucking Canelo money or the 50, 60 million or whatever they get for fights. But thank God I'm in a position where I don't have to box for money. So it's nice, and I appreciate that every day. And I thank everyone for it. Thank the Godfather Eddie Hearn and DAZN and everyone, Sky, whoever it is. But I want to fight because I want to fight. I do it because I love boxing. I enjoy it. I've been doing it a long time, and I do it because I love it. The day I wake up and I don't want to do it anymore, I won't do it, and that's it.
You love it. You've been doing it for a long time, and your family is rooted in it. You've got your brother over there about to defend his European title. You've got your other brother who's going to go to the Olympics. What does boxing mean to the Yafai family?
It's everything, really. Like that's all. When me and them two get together, that's all we talk about is boxing. There's nothing else to talk about, really. So we got that. Then big boxing debates, you know. Just talking about boxing, whatever boxing's coming up. With me and Gamal going back to camp. First thing we talk about is boxing. What's a boxing weekend? Did you watch this card? What do you think of him? What do you think of him? What do you think of her? You know what I mean? Like, it's always talking about boxing.
With that being said, you have a mutual opponent this weekend, Jason Cunningham. You boxed him once upon a time. What can we expect when Gamal boxes Jason Cunningham? Obviously, you boxed him a long time ago. Sort of since been up and down the weights, and we've seen him in with everybody kind of super bantam, featherweight, and gone up and down. What can we expect to see this weekend?
I think you'll see an improved version of Gamal, and I think he'll box well. I think he'll show his ability and his class, not just raw punching power and, you know, that brute strength kind of thing that he's got. Everyone knows he can punch. Everyone knows he's very strong. But I think now's the time to show his ability as well. But I know he's probably going to try and stop him at some point, try and do one better.
I was just about to say that. He was here and he said that he wants to one-up you and get the stoppage and...
It's about time he one-up me on something, ain't it? Bloody hell.
He didn't actually say that, but we won't tell him about that. Yeah, I think we're probably about there. It's always good to catch up. We've seen each other on the circuit, but we've never done an interview. I'm glad we've actually done it, so you can stop giving me stick for not being around.
You know, I'm giving you all stick this week, man. It's my first time in the bubble, which is interesting. Not.
You missed it. You missed being around the sport.
Like for fighting? Not really. Full of dickheads. Nah, you know what it is? It's a familiar face. You know, like seeing the matchroom staff and that. I haven't seen them for a long time. Like some of the matchroom staff I haven't seen for nearly 4 years. You know, like since like Joshua Takam in Cardiff. That's the last time I seen them. So it's good to see familiar faces and talk boxing. You know, with different people. But it'd be nice to see, you know, just normality and, you know, crowds and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. But it's good being around, you know, you guys, even though give Coogan some stick as well, you know.
Always in favour of that.
Yeah, definitely. Needs to fix up Coogan. But yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see the familiar faces, and it's good to do my first boxing social interview with the Kal Yafai himself, instead of, you know, sticking Andy on me all the time.
Big up Andy Pereira, out in America doing bits. I think his interview with Teofimo Lopez is out right now, so go and watch that. Of course, after watching this and Gamal Yafai's interview on Boxing Social first, there you go, he's going to tell you. You make a good point there about not seeing matchroom staff in a long time. I'm guessing, at least, as great as America is, you're looking forward to boxing back over here. It's been a long time since we've seen you over on these shores.
Yeah, we'll see. It'd be nice, but it just depends on opportunities, really, what works best for me. I'm a bit selfish in that way. I'm a selfish bastard.
It's the right career to be selfish, Cal. But yeah,
it'll be good. It'll be good to be back. It'll be good to be back, and in front of a crowd, which would be nice. But yeah, wherever the fight is, I'm just looking forward to fighting again.
Okay, and we look forward to seeing it. Kal Yafai, thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Look forward to catching up with you soon. And it'll be me, not Andy.
Okay. Yeah, but don't leave Andy out. Don't leave. Can we do a joint one next time? Can Andy jump in? Ask a couple of questions. Let him start it off. I like his little intro.
We'll see what we can do. Kal Yafai, thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social.
Big up Andy. Sorry about West Brom.